What's up, Gemini gang? What's happening, you guys? I hope you had a good holiday yesterday if you celebrated. All Gemini placements, take what resonates, leave the rest. Take it how it resonates with you and your situation, okay? Personal readings are in the description box. Well. Abundance. Ooh, I'm seeing love. Worry came out as well. So love is right here on the bottom. Okay. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Okay, so we have honesty. This one came out first. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. And then we have abundance. I'm a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. So this kind of goes in line with the other reading that I just did. I love when Spirit does that, when Spirit kind of lines everything up, you know. So I can touch on it from a different angle. Because the second readings usually aren't love readings. But if love comes out, I will address it. But these are more general than the other ones. The other ones are specifically love. So, okay, so let's see what's honesty. All right, let's see here. Honesty. All right, so this one's not very long. I think I've read this one before. Being truthful with others is a slippery business. You are expected to tell and expect to be told white lies. No one wants their feelings hurt, but sometimes a strong dose of reality is needed. No one can tell you definitively in what circumstances an untruth would be better, but honesty is usually the best policy. True. You and only you know in your heart when the right time is to be totally honest. The only time you must be absolutely truthful is when you are addressing yourself. You must at all times present yourself authentically to those around you. Only by being yourself do you draw in the people and circumstances that you most need to learn from. So I love it, Geminis. This is pretty much talking about being yourself, more so than anything. Because a lot of times when you're not being yourself, you're not being honest. And I feel like that's what the card is saying. Which is a lot of people. A lot of people aren't really being themselves, or they do things or say things to try to fit in, or whatever the case may be. Gemini. So I don't know too many Geminis that aren't themselves. Anyway, so yeah. Now I'm getting all choked up, and I have been fine all morning. Okay. So we gotta go through abundance. Okay. I don't think I've ever read this one. Let's see. Always remember that you are God, and God is all about creation. God says yes. The ego says no. In order to have abundance in all areas of your life, you must create the space of receiving and know that you are deserving of anything your heart desires. The more you can release limited thinking and worry, the more open you are to receiving the infinite flow of the universe, which I touched on this yesterday, in yesterday's reading for you guys. Allow yourself to have fun when manifesting what you want in life and enjoy the process. I tell y'all this all the time. Enjoy the process. Enjoy the journey, because the journey is always the same. Now, of course, there's going to be bumps and all that, but there's always a journey. The destination is what changes, right? You take this journey towards one goal, right? You reach that goal, then you want to have another one. So back on the journey you go until you are back, at your destination. The destinations change frequently, but the journey doesn't change. It doesn't change. I hope what I'm saying is making sense, you guys. By embracing a positive mindset, you are opening the door to unexpected abundance. It is natural to have abundance in your life, and you must realize that any thoughts of limitedness may come from either a past life or a life condition you have chosen to overcome. They could also originate from programming that you received from your environment you grew up in, and the value systems you were taught when you were young. So that'll apply to a lot of people That's why it's mindful too that you are very careful what you teach children, because children kind of grow up and adapt to those lifestyles, Gemini. So a lot of your negative thinking or negative mindset is what you learned as a child. And if it's not something you learned, it's literally passed down through the DNA. Sometimes traumas can be passed down through the DNA. So you can be healing from trauma that, you know, your mother went through or your grandmother went through, not something you went through directly. That makes sense. Now's the time to begin to live with realization that you are worthy of having abundance in every aspect of your life. When you are in the vibration of receiving, you can manifest whatever you desire in the physical reality. So, I'm loving it, Geminis. I'm seeing a lot of manifestation here, a lot of manifesting energy. Some of you are manifesting love, which is interesting because I saw that in the last reading as well. So I feel like, Geminis, you're going to get something that you've been manifesting. Okay? I feel like you've been working on yourselves and making it do what it do. So I feel like you are going to get something that you've wanted. For some of you, it's not love. It's something else. But I just brought up love because that's over here. Okay? So let's see what is going on here with you, Geminis. Also, Geminis, don't be afraid to be yourself too. The Hermit. Ooh, some of you in Hermit mode. Nothing wrong with that. Okay? You could be dealing with a Virgo or have Virgo in your chart somewhere, Geminis. But I'm seeing like some type of self-reflection, some type of soul searching. You tapping into your intuition, Geminis, exercising your intuition. Some of you are learning about your skills and abilities. Like some of you may have recently learned about some type of intuitive gift that you have, and you're like exercising it in some way, Geminis. Just see, I'm seeing this King of Wands over here at the bottom of this deck. The King of Wands, the Empress. I'm seeing the King of Wands over here as well. So heavy Leo energy. That's big boss energy, Geminis. I feel like a lot of you are getting confident in yourself. Some of you are starting businesses. Some of you are about to get out of hermit mode, baby, and start showing the fuck out. That's what I'm getting. Even if you're not intentionally doing it, Geminis, the King of Wands with the Empress, I get. Ooh, and you know what? The Empress literally means prosperity, literally means abundance. And it's under this abundance card. What's interesting is the Empress has all this wheat. Do you see down here where it says the Empress on the bottom of the card? The card is full of wheat, which wheat represents abundance. It represents an overflow of goods, of materials, of food, Gemini. So some of you may be overindulging a little bit. But Geminis, I'm loving it. Just the energy so far is, I'm loving it. Some of you are coming out of this hermit mode. Some of you are still there. You're going to get out. You're going to be on this big boss energy. Gemini, Geminis. Of course, the Five of Cups comes out. Now, with this, I'm kind of getting, does someone feel like they lost you? Here's what's interesting, because when I lay this down, these 3 cups here will be facing the Empress card. Now, the Empress is number 3 in the major arcana. So this kind of makes me feel like someone may feel like they lost you. 10 of Pentacles on the bottom. Been seeing that a lot too. I love when I see the 10 of Pentacles a lot for you guys, Geminis. This could also be Geminis. There's something that you're not seeing, and I've been seeing that in the last few readings for you. Because again, he's not paying attention to those cups behind him. So I feel like there's something here you're not seeing. There's some opportunity here that you're not seeing. Some of you may be focusing on a situation that just isn't working out, and you might be missing an opportunity that is, or that will work out, Geminis. I'm also getting too, with the way that this is lined up, that a lot of you guys aren't seeing your talents. A lot of you aren't seeing how dope you are, Geminis. I feel like that kind of falls into that being your authentic self too. which gives me the sun vibes, which is again Leo. So I feel like a lot of you guys may be like overlooking how great you are, Geminis, how beautiful you are, how handsome you are. And it could have been you got your heart broken, Geminis, and now you're kind of in this space of, feeling unworthy, feeling like nothing's working out for you, but there is. So I feel like, take a look at what is working for you in your life, and try not to focus so much on things that you feel like aren't working. Page of Pentacles. I feel like this has to do, for some of you, this is a financial opportunity that you are looking into. For some of you, you're changing your mindset around money, which makes sense with the abundance card. Some of you are changing the way that you see money, or the way that you manifest money. And if you're not doing that, I feel like you should. Some of you are getting new to like manifesting, because it's like I picked up earlier. Some of you are new to manifesting, which I have a course coming up soon, a manifestation course that I'll be putting up here pretty soon. But some of you are new to it, new to the law of attraction, new to all this stuff. So I feel like you are kind of in this learning stage, Geminis, which is good. It's a good place to be, because I feel like you're going to pick up on it pretty quickly. Yeah, Queen of Swords on the bottom. Yes. You may be dealing with someone that's younger than you as well, because I'm seeing this younger energy here. Child, what the hell? The Nine of Pentacles. The Wheel of Fortune. The Page of Swords. Yeah, see, for a lot of you, you are you're kind of focused on something that is negative, and this could be some of your energy too. Page of Wands on the bottom, lots of pages. So I feel like some of you may have a love situation that's younger than you, or this is you kind of learning some things about yourself. You're learning how to look at the positive over the negative. You're learning how to manifest. You're learning how to utilize your intuition, Geminis. This is kind of what I'm getting. With the Nine of Pentacles here with the King of Wands, if you're looking to start a business, Geminis, it's going to be successful. You just got to come with that boss energy. You got to come with that big boss energy. Some of you may help other people build businesses, or help other people with their marketing or product. Gemini is the third house, and the third house is marketing. So if you didn't know that, Gemini, some of you may be really good at that and don't even realize it. So I feel like I said, some of you are kind of sleeping on your talents, which I pick up a lot for you guys. You're sleeping on yourselves. Like, you're a lot more dope than you give yourself credit for, Geminis. But I feel like it's about to make itself known to you. Yep. Something is about to be made very known to you, Geminis. It's like someone's going to need your help. You're going to be able to create something you didn't know you were going to be able to create. You're going to create something that's going to gain a lot of traction or change somebody's life. May not be that extreme, but you know what I'm trying to say, Geminis. I feel like don't beat yourself up because you're new at something, because I feel like I said, you're on a spiritual journey. Some of you are new at this. You're learning something new, which you're always learning. It's always good to be a student. Even as long as I've been doing this, I'm always learning. I'm always trying to learn. So, yeah, Geminis. Geminis, y'all are dope as fuck. But again, you don't give yourself credit for that. A lot of you may focus on your negative qualities, which you were probably in a connection that did that, or when you were growing up, because the abundance card talks about something that has to do with growing up. When you were growing up, your parents may have focused a lot on your negative qualities, and so now you just do that by default. But I feel like, Geminis, you need to get to a place of embracing all of you. All of your bad qualities and your good qualities, Geminis, because they all make up you. cards go all over the place. Okay, what is this anyways? Okay, it fell face down, but I'm gonna tell you guys what it is anyway. Okay, the moon. Oh, child. See, these should have fell face up onto the table. So the moon and the Six of Swords, you guys. I love it. Something is healing with your subconscious, Geminis. Holy fuck. Yes, something is healing with your subconscious, which is what I've been getting for you. Please give yourself more credit, Geminis. You're doing a lot better than you give yourself credit for. Man, child. The Eight of Wands. Spirit's going to start sending you messages, so pay attention. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, so the Seven of Pentacles is about things coming to fruition or fruition, for people that get annoyed by me saying fruition. Let me say this to you guys, okay? When I'm messing up words or butchering words, 9 times out of 10 I know that I'm doing it, okay? Number 2, I have Uranus in the 3rd house, which is the house of communication. The way that I communicate is always going to be quirky, outside of the box. I'm going to create words. When I write my book, it's going to be words in there created. So you just got to deal with it, okay? All right, so let me get off my soapbox. So Geminis, I feel like whatever it is that you've been working on is about to come to fruition. It's about to come to the 3D. It's just, I'm loving every fucking second of this. I love every second of it. Why did it fall face down? I can't do it. I can't do it. But the Queen of Cups came out. I feel like with this, it fell right here. So I get a vibe of Geminis, you needing to change your emotional state. Or you need to get more compassionate with yourself in some way. You need to be more nurturing, be more loving. I'm seeing you nurturing and loving to other people, but what about to you, Geminis? How's yourself? How's your own self-care? You know, are you prioritizing your goals? Are you prioritizing the things that you want out of life? What I tell you, Eight of Swords. Now, the thing with the Eight of Swords, I feel like this could also be you releasing this Eight of Swords energy off of you, Geminis. Like you are getting a lot more clear about what you want. But with this, especially over the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like something about this is going to turn in your favor. And you're going to get out of this energy of feeling like, you know what I get with this too? The Eight of Swords with the Empress and the Wheel of Fortune is, if you have like a creative block, I'm seeing the block being lifted. Yes, with the Devil. The Devil is on the bottom. Now here's what's interesting with the Devil. The Devil is a very, very creative energy if you utilize it correctly. Okay, so I'm just gonna say that, and that's it. So I do feel like, Geminis, if you are in this energy of feeling insecure, feeling like in lack, feeling like you have no way out, that's not true. That's all in your head, Geminis. I'm seeing you needing a major shift in your mentality. Some of you are doing it. Child, yes. I love it. I love it. And the Wheel of Fortune is on the bottom. I love it, Geminis. Listen, things are changing for you, Geminis. If you're in a rut right now, you're not going to be there forever. I feel like it's just a phase that you're going through. It's part of the process, which is, one of these cards was talking about a process. Sometimes you're going to be blocked, especially if you're an artist. The Empress is very creative. Sometimes you may feel like a creative block, but you're going to get out of it. For some of you, you need to get out of your comfort zone. You need to switch up your routine and do something along the lines of that, Geminis. But you have a lot more to offer someone in the world, and or your workplace or your community or whatever, than you give yourself credit for, Geminis. You have a lot more talent than you give yourself credit for. And I feel like Spirit is coming in strong with this, as far as you being confident, you being more confident in yourself, Geminis. Because nobody stands in your way but you. That's what I'm seeing here. And I feel like a lot of you guys are about to start getting downloads from Spirit. Don't be afraid to be yourself. Don't be afraid to show the real you. Even if it's vulnerable, even if it's messy, you know, don't be afraid. Oh, y'all know what? Damn, the video's running so long. But y'all remember that episode of Black Mirror, right? I'm gonna go live and talk about this. So if you watch this video and you see me on live, remind me to talk about that episode of Black Mirror where the girl, where you get ratings, where they rate you, and people pretty much judge you based on your ratings. I'm gonna go into it, y'all, man. I be having so many gems, like I need to get on her and talk. Anyways, let me get a couple of these, y'all. I got to leave with the oracles. Okay, so yep. Ooh. All right, so I'd be careful with any type of theft, Geminis, because this one says secret stash, save pennies, finding money, theft. So be careful with that if that's a thing. I don't see that anywhere in the spread. But these random words, sometimes they resonate with the reading, sometimes they don't. But let me say this. Holy fucking shit. Look what it says under career. This is what Spirit was wanting me to say. See, acting, assistant, hidden potential, and unknown. I told you, Geminis, you sleeping on yourself. Then we have wings. This one is rising above money issues. So I told you, Geminis, if you're having a problem, you're going to get out of it. Business taking off in profit. I can't fucking make it up. Career is spiritual work. Oh my God. Life purpose and mission. I can't fucking make this shit up. Let me get one more, Spirit. Damn. Then we have nugget. Small increase, valuable info, honest assessment. That's that honesty. Fresh start, steady work, and career building. I told you guys I felt like there was something new you were doing here, something new you were getting into because of all these pages. And of course we have that cup here on the bottom. Overflowing prosperity, full or empty bank account, nurturer, which is the Empress. This card gives me Empress vibes. Taking care of business and fulfilled. All right, Geminis, I know this reading was all over the place, y'all. Hit that like, hit that like, hit that like, Geminis. Thank you for watching. Peace out.